Hey, Shannon here for This Is Fit workouts inside the hoop. Today, we're going to take the hoop off our body and start exploring what it looks like to do some hand hooping. We're going to keep it simple in the beginning, and we're just going to work on rotating the hoop around our hand. So, you want your hand to be out in the nice to meet you. I always say shaking hands with your hoop. So you've got your hand exactly like this. Drop the hoop right in there, so that it's sitting between your thumb and the base of your hand there. And once you've got that position, just give it a little push, and it's really the momentum of the hoop that's going to do all the work for you. You can see your hand is moving just a little bit, maybe to give it a push up, but the majority of the work is being done by the hoop. And your hand is not moving, it's not changing position. You want it to keep falling in the same spot. If it goes up too far in the fingertips, you're going to lose control and you're not going to be able to contain that even flow. So yeah, once you have that moving, you can switch hands by putting your second hand in exactly in the same position, side by side. Now you have what's called prayer hands, and then you can slip one hand out. You'll notice the hoop right now is falling backwards, so we would call that a backwards hand hoop. You can change that direction and move it forward, and that's important. Once we start getting into some different off-body moves, you're going to want your hoop sometimes moving and falling forward, and sometimes moving and falling backwards. So again, two hands in, side by side, thumbs up. Nice to meet you, hula hoop. Sliding one hand out. And you can practice picking up the speed on that so that the transition from hand to hand goes quicker. All right, what we can also do, this right now we have it what we would call a front plane. We can easily turn the body so it's beside us, and now we have it on a side plane. Front and side. Face it, side, front and side. So I'd encourage you just to play with that until it becomes really comfortable. There may be times when you're first beginning, especially if you have a heavier hoop where you get some bruising in here. It's quite normal. That will go away as you do it more often. It's part of your body you probably haven't used for anything else. All right, so let's take it above our head now. And so that's what we're going to call lasso. So the hand placement is the same. Hoop's going to sit right in there, but this time your hand's going to be facing up. So you have it above your head, hoop's ready, give it a toss, and you're doing lasso. Same to change hands, two hands together and pulling one out. Back and forth. Try and get it up nice and tall. And this is where you can start playing around with movement too. You can start bending your legs back and forth, get them engaged so that your heart rate's getting up a little bit more. Play around with that. Bring it down in front, same thing. Play around with moving your body now. Whether it's walking you want to do or dancing, that's going to help get your heart rate up there, get a little bit more of a workout. You can also take it from up top lasso to an out front lasso, which is a very fun thing to do, taking it from up top to down. And what that is you're going to do you have it up in lasso, you're going to, up in lasso, you're going to do a grab. If you have a quick look at that, you see I've grabbed it, and I'm quickly going to turn my hand so that now I'm pointing down. So it's exact same motion with the hand hooping, but now my fingers are pointing down to the ground. When I bring it back up top, I quickly grab it and switch it. Quick grab, turn, and we're out front. Sometimes it'll pop up onto your wrist while you get that momentum going. So you can practice that, moving up high, out front, and see what sort of movement you can do with that. So now you're asking me, great, I can hoop on my waist. You taught me how to hoop with my hands. How do I get it from my waist so I can practice my hand hooping? I'm going to show you probably the easiest way to do that. So we're going to get grounded, get the hoop going, and what we're going to do is we're going to stop it behind us with our elbows essentially. So when the opening comes out front, take our arms, plant them behind us nice and firm so we capture the hoop. Then it's simply bending your elbows so that the hoop goes above your head, and then stretching your chest out and straightening your arms, and it's going to fall behind. So from the back, that looks like this. And now you've got it ready to go. So you can move easily from hooping on your waist, stop, grab, take it up top. And now you can move around with it. So, as a quick recap, you can now take the hoop on your body in 2 different directions. You can take the hoop down low, you can take the hoop up high, you can step forward, you can turn, you can do all of that, and then you can take it, pop it off, and start playing with your hand hooping to the front, to the side, above your head, out front. So you've got quite a bit to play with. Put the music on and practice all of that. And before you know it, you're going to be putting together your own little hoop dance show. If you like, take a couple minutes and capture yourself. How does your hooping look already? And share it with us either on the Facebook page or Google+. Until next time, Shannon, I'll see you inside the hoop.